I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Shogun. Shogun. Can't hear you.
Yo.
Shogun.
What's going on, everybody? It's the AM King Show. We are back once again. It is Wednesday, June 4th. It's June already, y'all. You already know what it is, man. We mowing through this year. You already know what is going on. It is the AM King Show, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Facebook, YouTube, like, subscribe, and share. JPad, the Juggernaut, C, LB, and the Abbott, Mello PDC. You already know what it is, man. Like, subscribe, and share. John, what's going on? Steelers Nation, what's happening? You already know. We got our guys up in here, and we're about to have another rousing episode of the AM King Show. Make sure you guys once again are liking, subscribing, and sharing. How's everything going? C is out there, man. If you ain't connected by nature, will you see C out there in the forestry? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. But C, what's going on, brother?
Feeling great, moving great, doing great, being great.
That's right.
Still working on projects, just ordered some art supplies, gonna be making art again, working on the next album.
That's right. Yeah, we was just talking about that, man. I'm excited, brother. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what the next, hip opera explosion is going to be. You know what I'm saying? What's good with the Steelers
you're helping
Nation?
with that too, Dave. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem, man. It's all to the good, man. It's all to the good. This is what we do. This is what we do. LB, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just, same shit, different day. Glad to be here, ready to get this day started.
Oh, yeah. As we all should be. You should be ready to get the day started. Be ready like Freddie. You know what I'm saying? And keep it steady. The Abbott, we got to have it. What's going on, brother?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Oh man, you feel like
conversation.
Billionaire Boys Club today. Hey, what's going on? I see it.
Yeah.
I see it up there, the Billionaire Boys Club, and it say cookies. So hey, we got another cookie man.
Cookie man.
Cookie man over there billowing smoke. Yeah, but what was you saying? P?
No, I'm just ready for another high level conversation. I was highly anticipating this moment, just because I miss you guys.
Oh man,
I miss my guys.
Let's get it, man. We are up in here, man. Make sure y'all liking, subscribing, and sharing. As always, we gonna keep y'all in the know and let y'all know what's really going on. Of course, we're gonna start it off with a little bit of music. John said he's on puppy duty. I already know. Simply, what's happening, brother? You already know the new project is out, and make sure y'all tap in with that. Go follow Simply. You already know. He said, man, all day, every day. I know them puppies is keeping you active and busy while they still around. Mm-hmm. He does have these puppies for sale, so make sure y'all tap into John. And you know what I'm saying? It's a Cane Corso XL Bully mix, which is a really interesting blend. You don't see that too often. But yeah, go ahead and tap in with John. What's the deal? Simply, you already know, man. We up in here, rocking and jocking and shocking. I don't know if that. I don't know. We doing what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? But in any instance, we're gonna get y'all started with some smooth music. The smooth jug edition of 2:03 a.m. This is Emmanuel Deanda, aka Manny, aka former lead singer of Pretty Ricky. This is a nice little summer vibe for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all like this record. You know what I'm saying? We combined our minds and made something really cool for y'all. Now there's an original version. Yeah, I just made that up. You damn right. I make shit up all the time, brother. I don't, even with my artistry, I don't even write lyrics down. You know what I mean? I just come up with shit. But this is where we at. Thank you, chat, for coming in strong this morning. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. But check it out, 2:03 a.m. Enjoy this one and get your motivation.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, one time, one time, one time. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay. We so fresh, so fresh, so fresh. You can kick it yourself. Come on, come on, come on.
Little mama, you're my favorite. Ain't nobody better than my baby. Out of all the girls in the world, you're my boo. I just wanna get faded. Girl, I prefer you get naked. I can't keep my hands off of you. Girl, we to the morning. Let me down in the morning. Girl, I know you want it. Girl, I know you want it, want it, want it, want it. Girl, been a long time. I'ma give it to you all night, all night. I wanna do every little thing that you like. Ooh, I just wanna stay here forever with you. I don't wanna go nowhere else. I don't wanna be with nobody else. I just wanna lay here forever with you. Lay with you. I don't wanna love nobody else. I don't really want nobody else. No. Can I love you more than one time? Baby, you can hit me on my hotline. You can get it anywhere. Baby, tell me where to go.
Oh yeah, Zan, what up, though?
You the one, you the best kind. The only woman that stays on my mind. Just one look and you already know. Girl, we to the morning. Let me down in the morning. Girl, I know you want it. Girl, I know you want it, want it, want it, want it. Girl, been a long time. I'ma give it to you all night, all night. I wanna do every little thing that you like. I just wanna stay here forever with you. I don't wanna go nowhere else. I don't wanna be with nobody else. I just wanna lay here forever with you. Let me lay with you. I don't wanna love nobody else. I don't really want nobody else. No. It feels so good when you trust someone with your heart. It feels so good when you love someone.
And those.
It feels so good when you want someone. That part, that part. It feels so good cause you are the one.
Funny Sean,
I just
what
wanna
up?
stay here forever with you. Oh, I don't wanna go nowhere else. No, I don't wanna be with nobody else. I just wanna lay here forever with you. I don't wanna love nobody else. I don't really want nobody else. Oh, let's stay together. Baby, can we kick it forever? Let's stay together, stay together. Can we stay forever? Stay together, let's stay together.
Up full, uprising.
Let's stay together, stay together.
Oh yeah, the summer getting started right now.
Baby, can we kick it forever? Yeah, let's stay together.
Song out everywhere.
Can we stay forever? Stay together. Baby, can we kick it forever? Let's stay together.
Oh yeah, you already know what it is, man. The great man Emmanuel, aka Manny, aka former lead singer of Pretty Ricky and Crave, solo artist, musician, you know what I'm saying, engineer, you know what I'm saying, educator. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother, Emmanuel. You know what I'm saying? That one's called 2:03 a.m. Let's get a quick little feedback from the panel. How y'all feeling about that record? Abbott.
Man, give me some Kenny Lattimore vibes. Throwback. It's good to see people surviving the game and recreating themselves and staying relevant. You know what I mean? And even if it's not relevant on BET, MTV type status, I think a creator and a musician is just something that you create within yourself, and that output, however people respond to it, they respond to it. You know what I mean? But I find myself creating on my DJ show, and I'm looking like, wait a minute, it's only like 5 people in here, but I imagine myself in front of, like the pandemic when you had club quarantine, you had 10,000 people jumping to your music. You know what I'm saying? So keep going, keep creating, loving it.
Absolutely, absolutely. LB.
That's the kind of music I like listening to. You already know. I've been messing with Manuel and his flavor, so that's why I said they don't have a lot of music that's like that no more. Where it's
Right.
like a nice, mellow, relaxing music where you can just sit back and just be just chilling and vibing. They need more. They need to bring more of that back out, like like the R. Kellys and all that stuff. The music and that gender. You don't hear all that no more. That's what that remind me of.
Man, dope. See,
Man, it's music that we need. Um, Men need to better proper express themselves. We've been too much not into expressing ourselves, and if we did express ourselves, it was not the best of ways, shall I say. So it's good that men express themselves about how they feel about their woman, and that's very important. Very important.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely,
Oh, and I
absolutely.
love
You
the track,
already
by the
know.
way. Love it.
Oh man, that's what's up, man. Definitely. Chat's definitely agreeing. Simply said this some heat, dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat doing the damn thing. John said, Manny is nice. Steelers Nation fired all in the emoji, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Man, we gotta give a big old shout out to Emmanuel. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your creativity, your greatness. You know what I'm saying? The Pittsburgh Hip Hop Wall of Fame legend of the city, man. One of the dopest singers that I've ever worked with, and I think he may be one of the dopest in the country, let alone in the world, man. This guy's musicology, as you can hear in the record, is something you can tell. That's some real R&B right there. That's some real
Yeah.
R&B. That's when you know it ain't no game, it ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? But we got a lot to unpack today, so I'm gonna get started a little early, man. Chat, y'all ready? Let's go ahead and get into our topics for today. But today, we're gonna rely on the Abbott for a quick second. You know what I'm saying? For a quick second. Just if you can, we're gonna brown paper bag it if we can this morning. We're gonna get some brown paper bag terminology real quick. You know what I'm saying? What we got here is a chart, you know what I'm saying, that most people see on their computer, but they never, ever, ever look at. You know what I'm saying? This is the Dow Jones. And you guys are familiar with the Dow Jones, and the Mellow Man just said, pew, like the Road Runner, and he's back. Grand Rising Melanie, you already know the AM Queens is in the building. We thank you for tapping in. You're just in time because we got some brown paper bag terminology that we need to understand at least on a surface level. What is this that we are looking at here, good brother Abbott?
Let me see here. Well, when you Google whatever, we're looking at the Dow.
Correct.
So you have S&P 500, you have Dow Jones, and, and you can actually invest on the whole market all at one time. You know,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, enlarge it for me a
So
little bit.
yeah, that's about as big as I can get it. I'm sorry, P.
Okay, that's cool. So
So
any
over
stuff
here on the
that
left
you
where it
want to
says,
look at,
so over on the here on the left where it says suggested for you, as you can see, I'm following it with my mouse. It has the
mm-hmm.
Dow, it has Bitcoin, it has Amazon, Ethereum, Ethereum, excuse me, Ethereum.
Ethereum. Yeah.
Yeah, BNB. You know what I'm saying? S&P 500. These are suggested. Beginning your investing journey. Track and monitor your investments all in one place. Okay. So now on the right here, I think this is what you were talking about the markets here, P. I'm not
Right.
sure. I'm not sure. But brown paper bag it
Yeah.
for us the best you can, just briefly.
Yeah. So if we always talk
We
about
always talk about
if you
if you
believe in a product,
believe in a product,
you want to go
you
ahead
want to go
and
ahead
check out the
and check out the
stocks.
stocks.
Now there's some
Now there's
numbers.
some numbers.
Let's start with
Let's
Ethereum
start with
to
Ethereum
the left.
to the
Yes,
left.
it says
E- ETH,
2,637
ETH.
ETH. Yes.
ETH. So
It says
that's
2,637.58 or plus 1.15%.
yep. So those
Yep. So
are two
those are
thousand dollars
$2,000
per share.
per share.
Ethereum is
Ethereum
actually
is actually
uh, right
right
behind.
behind,
Well,
well,
not right
not right
behind, but
behind, but
once
once
Bitcoin came
Bitcoin came
into
into
existence,
existence,
Ethereum watch
Ethereum,
out.
watch out,
Bitcoin was moving,
Bitcoin was
and by the
moving.
way, it is
And
a
by the way,
crypto.
it is a crypto.
So
So
at a certain point,
at a certain point,
Bitcoin was worth
Bitcoin was worth
2,000 something. You know what I'm saying?
saying.
So
So
future,
future,
we always
we
talk
always
about
talk about
investing,
investing,
and it's a
and it's a
long
long
trade.
trade.
You
You
don't
don't
want
want
to
to
jump
jump
in
in
a
a
game
game
thinking
thinking
that you're
you're
going to
gonna
make
make
some
some
money
money
today,
today,
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
a week
a
from
week from
now.
now.
You
You
always
always
want
want
to
to
look
look
at
at
the ticker.
it'll show you a
It'll show you
yearly,
a
a
yearly,
5 yearly,
a 5 yearly,
and
Oh, Melanie,
and
real quick, P.
go ahead, go
He
ahead.
said she
go
said
ahead, go
you're
ahead.
she said you're echoing. I don't know who's talking, but
Oh,
you're
I'm
echoing.
echoing.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
echoing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it says that. I don't know if your noise cancellation is on, P, but it doesn't sound like it on our end. Melanie, unfortunately, the internet gods do control this. We don't. Sometimes we are echoing. Sometimes our audio is not as clear. This is just something that we deal with in this realm and in this world. You know what I'm saying? We all have echo cancellation on
Am I
Am I
our.
still
still
echoing?
echoing?
Well, you can't. We can't.
Oh,
Is it
you
still
only.
echoing?
Oh, you only.
I'm not
No,
quite
you do.
sure.
No, you do.
You're good. You're good on our end, P. We can't hear the
Okay.
echo.
Okay. Well, the
Okay. Well, the
cancellation is
cancellation
on.
is on.
Yes, I know. I already know. I can tell when it's on and I can tell when it's off. But continue on, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
you
you
can
can
take a
take a
look
look
at
at
how the
how the
stocks
stocks
are
are
moving
moving
monthly,
monthly,
how they're
how they're
moving
moving
yearly,
yearly,
and then
and
there's
then
a
there's a
5 year.
five
I
year.
don't
I don't
know.
know.
Can you
Can
see
you see
under
under
the stock
the stock
the Dow
the
that's
Dow
raised
that's
up?
raised up?
Right here.
No, the
No, the
see where the
see
blue
where the
where
blue
it's blue,
where it's blue,
I see a
the
couple of
the
blue
blue
blues
circle
circle
under
under the
42,000.
42,000.
under 42,000. Oh, right here.
Right under
Right under
42,519
Right
42,519
here.
to the right up
to the
top.
right up
Oh,
top.
right here.
Right there, right there.
Right
So
there, right there. So
go across
go
there. What does that
across
say?
there. What
It
does that
says
say?
1 day, 5 day, 1 month, 3 months, year to date, 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, and max.
So go to the year
So
to
go to
date.
the year to date.
Okay, year to date.
It's probably going to
It's
take
probably
you
going to take you
back some
back
years,
some years,
and you just move
and
the
you just
mouse
move the mouse
from the beginning of
from
that.
the
You see
beginning of
that,
that.
and
You
it'll
see
show
that,
you
and
all
it'll
the
show you
times
all the times
and how much it was
and how
worth
much it
at
Oh
was
yeah,
worth
particular
at
day, month,
particular
year.
day, month,
it's
year.
definitely showing it. It's definitely showing. Let's see if we can make it
Yeah,
a little bigger so
Yeah.
people can see.
there you go.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the echo's
Hmm.
going on, you guys. I apologize. We apologize, but it's not in our control. It's actually the it's the internet guards. Simply said, he sound like a supervillain. It is what it is. Do me a do me a favor, Pete. Jump out and jump right back in and see if let's see if that
I'll do that. I'll do
refreshes
that.
the line. We'll have him come right back, y'all. But we wanted to show you guys this, just on a GP level, because it's time that we start looking at things like this. It's time we start looking at things like this. Frank Gransman, what's going on? What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, hey, thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and sharing. No, it's no sweat. We're gonna have P come right back and see if we can get him all the way right. Let's see now if he's in echo mode.
Mic check, mic check.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good, brother. I don't know what it is, but hey, we ain't gonna fight the feeling.
Yeah, we ain't gonna let them win
Yeah,
either.
yeah. Everybody needed that explanation simply. You know what I'm saying? So thank you,
Mhm.
Pete. And we'll get more into it though as we go along. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's really, really important that we as the AM Kings, you know, we want to. Oh yeah, much better. I can hear it too. It's definitely way better. It just happens. This is the internet world, ladies and gentlemen. As you see us going and we're learning, you guys are learning too. So if you
The
decide,
internet.
yeah, if you decide to go ahead and do your own podcast, just know it's going to run into technical difficulties when you least expect it. Things happen. We're running on a server that everybody is using. So what I mean by server is it's an independent, what we call mainframe. If you ever worked for a big company, the way their computer systems work is they work on an independent server. You know what I'm saying? The server is like its own computer system that kind of like controls the infrastructure, infrastructure of this broadcasting thing, infrastructure of certain things. All right, so you guys are in the know, man. Good look. Simply, he said noted. Melanie said much better. Yeah, yeah. And the explanation was necessary. Yes, we needed to know that. So on the surface level, we'll go back and we'll look at it. Yes, A. Right, right, Melanie. Yes, yes, indeed. But we'll go back and we'll look at that chart again, and P will give us a little bit more of a comprehensive thing. But I thank you, P, for that, because without your guidance on that type of stuff, we would never really know. And it's sitting there all the time. And I said it today. I looked at my little notification on the Windows thing, and it's sitting there every day. So we just need to make sure that we stay in the know and at least get a general understanding, because we need to be financially healthy, as well as mentally healthy, as well as physically healthy. You know what I'm saying? C can guide you in health. P can guide you with the finances, and LB can guide you with the billows of smoke. You know what I'm saying? The cooking man. You show you how to keep your balance. You know what I'm saying? Keep your balance. You already know.
Is that what I'm here for?
No, actually, no. L runs a business in Erie, and he can show you. You know what I'm saying? He can give good insight on what it really takes to be your own business. You know, he said, "Oh, you don't know
What?
what the word billows mean? Billows, brother. Simply, you know what I'm saying? Show him what the billow
Smokestacks.
is." Ah, Van Glorious.
What?
Smoke. Smokestacks. Mhm.
He had some succotash earlier. That's what that is.
Straight up. No, he said I knew what it meant. He said I knew what it meant. I was just playing with you simply. It's all good, bro. Yeah, make sure y'all like and subscribing and sharing. We are the AM Kings. This is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. 8 a.m. in the morning. Like, subscribe, and share. Man, we're gonna get to the next topic, man. P came in with a late ad to our okay. Melanie said this. I work for AAA from home, so I get the internet mishaps. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen when you're operating via the internet. The server is spread thin, and you know what I'm saying? We're not really on our own frequency, if you will. It's just like a radio station. But in any instance, here we are with our brothers, Earn Your Leisure. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, L got many talents now. L got many talents. It ain't just smoking. It ain't just smoking Jack. You know what I mean? But we got Earn Your Leisure here. We got a quick little video. It says, "Are big tech stocks still safe?" And this kind of ties into it. That's why I had to show the chart, Pete, because it leads us right into this story right here. EYL Africa recap: AI chips, gold, and the hidden recession signal. You guys have a listen. Let's go. Let's learn a little something this morning.
YouTube. Okay. Spotify. Spotify stock is approaching key breakout level. Is this a sign of a real platform momentum or just a short-term technical setup?
I mean, I guess all that time from not paying artists is paying off for the labels. They're 672 right now. They keep hitting new highs. Maybe an entry around 586 would be good. But yeah, Spotify is a good investment long term. Daniel's a great CEO. You can't argue with that. But if you want exposure to the music business, and I've told every artist this, invest in the platforms that are taking all of your rights away. It's the only way you're going to be able to get any retribution or financial contribution at an equal level back.
Man,
they may be poised to.
Hold on, did y'all? I think that's all we needed to. That's what we needed to do right there.
Solid.
We needed to say that right there. Hey, any of the artists that are in the chat this morning, please listen to what this man said once again.
Around 586 would be good. But yeah, Spotify is a good investment long term. Daniel's a great CEO. You can't argue with that. But if you want exposure to the music business, and I've told every artist this, invest in the platforms that are taking all of your rights away. It's the only way you're going to be able to get any retribution or financial contribution at an equal level back. They may be poised to hit $1,000 maybe in like 2.5 years. So
yeah, they actually saw
YouTube.
Well. Now we are all in the know.
Wait.
Go ahead, Pete. Go ahead, do it, man.
Way to reel them in, Pat. Way to reel them in, because I just dropped that. That's from Market Mondays this past Monday. I just dropped that minutes before the show, so that was kind of a breaking news type thing.
Right.
But if you want to pull that chart, if you want to pull up Spotify market cap, we can tie all of this together. Pull up Spotify market cap on Google.
Okay.
And put it on the screen, and I'll run through it real fast.
Okay. Let's see if we can get that for you real quick.
Spotify market cap. So this is, listening to what he said, artists. You know what I'm saying? We always talk about, if you buy something and you find quality in it, you want to find a way to get on the market and invest. They say you buy a pair, buy a share. You like Nikes, get some stocks in Nike. You're an artist. You want to be tapped in with Spotify. So what I was saying
Fun conversations. What up? What's going on? What it do? Misery. You already know what it is, man. Yes, indeed. But go ahead, Pete.
Hit that max button. Okay. So it should take you all the way back to 2018.
It is. There it is.
You see how much it was worth in 2018?
Yes, I do.
And you remember what Ian just said 2 or 3 years from now, what it's going to be worth? Close to 1,000.
Yeah. There it is.
Okay. So that's a 10-year investment plan. If you got in April of 2018, it was worth
161.7.
Right. You get in, you buy a share. You buy 10 shares. You buy 10 of those shares. You
You
spend
spend
$1,500
$1,500
at
at
the
the
time,
time,
and
and
10
10
years
years
later,
later,
that
that
1,500
1,500
is
is
times
times
10.
10.
Mm.
That's what
Okay.
he's that's where he's projecting it around 1,000.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying a lot of these stocks can be retirement investments.
For people who, take a small amount of money, and you we got the magnificent seven: Apple, Google, Microsoft. Those guys aren't going anywhere, but you want to pay attention to the news and see what's bracking, as we was talking about earlier. See what's bracking in the market.
Dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, see what's bracking, but that's just a quick. It's always about long term investment. It's not hop in and think you're going to make some quick money. It's sort of like the casino. This is money that you won't miss, but you're investing, and you're investing wisely. And you're going to say, in 2018, if I would have got into Bitcoin, where would where would my $100 be right now? You know what I'm saying? And that's only.
It'd be up. It'd be up.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
I
L.
got a question. What if you invest in? Can you still add money to the invest, or once you invest, you got to set on what's set up, and then you can't touch it no more or do nothing to it until it's done? Or can you just at time like, here, let me throw another 100 or 1,000 on it or something like that? Can you do that, or what's the options?
You ever buy some furniture from Rent a Center, and they give you this long term, like, yeah, I can have this $700 piece of furniture paid off in 3 years, but I'm paying $2,000 for something that costs $700. Now, in between those 3 years, you can double up your payments. You can just pay whatever. You had to pay attention to interest rates and all of this stuff, but the more you put in, the more you'll get out, basically. So you could take an investment and start off with $100. And let me give you another tip, LB. Let's say you are looking for some quick bucks, but not so quick, but you want to put $100 in Spotify today, and a year or two from now, whatever you have profited, you want to take your profit out and leave the investment running. That's a good way to do it as well.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. See.
Oh, one thing to be mindful of. Yes, invest. Yet just don't invest just like that. Do some homework on it. You need a brokerage account, stuff like that. So do some research on it. Investing in Spotify is a good investment, and get into apps that help you with stuff like that too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because there are apps that are out there. If you are not aware, chat, there are apps out there to help you and guide you along with this process. But the brown paper bag terminology that the Mellow
Yeah,
Man just spit right
yeah,
there, the app may not be able to guide you in
yeah,
that fashion because the parable of the casino, the relation of, you know what I'm saying, going to the dealership and financing a car.
yeah. True.
These are the things.
Yeah, I only said that because once they try to invest, they're gonna have to get a brokerage. That's gonna be like what out of nowhere. That's I
Hold
was
on.
just
Now
putting that
you
out
done
there.
tapped into something else. See, explain.
Mhm.
All right, so they don't just let you invest. You have to you have to set up a brokerage account and have a broker. You can't just do it.
a, a broker account. So we know now one of the key
Yeah,
components of these investments is having a broker account.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Okay. Well said. Well said, chat. Well said, panel. You already know what it is, man. We go.
But some of these apps set that up for you already once you sign up for
Okay,
the
so it
app.
sets it up for you already.
Yeah, once you get into like E Trade, like you want to get into the top three. Don't do Robinhood.
Okay, so we know not to do that.
You're not gonna get much for your money. You'll get some money back, but you're not getting as much for your money as you will with
Okay,
E-Trade.
okay.
But we'll get into
Yeah,
that
yeah,
later
yeah,
because we
yeah.
got a
We gotta
rundown.
keep running. You know what I'm saying? But good look. See, good look, everybody. You know what I'm saying? No question is a dumb question over here on the AM King Show. Make sure y'all liking, subscribing, and sharing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we also want you to make sure that you stay tapped in because we ain't gonna forget www.lfxmedia.
FX.
Yep. If I can spell,
Mm.
you know what I'm
Dot live.
saying?
Dot
Dot
not
live.
live.
come, not
You know,
come, but live.
yeah, dot live. And
Yeah,
it's up on
yeah.
it's up
I
on the
chose
screen
dot
now.
live for a
Yeah,
reason too.
and
Yeah.
explain.
Well, you have dot coms, dot nets, dot orgs. You know all of these dots. When you go to GoDaddy and you want ownership to what you
Dismos.
have, so you go to GoDaddy.
What up, bro?
You,
West up.
you want to own the
Domain.
domain. And when you own the domain, they're going to give you options. Do you want it .org? Do you want .live, .net? .com is very, that's what a lot of people are
Yes,
doing. But .live, in my opinion, and live streaming is the biggest traffic source that we have at this
correct.
current time. You know what I'm saying? Now, in the podcast and what we're doing right now, audio was making the most money maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. And now everyone is doing video podcasts. You know what I'm saying? So projecting into the future, dot live, I wanted people to see LFX Media dot live as these guys are going live. You know what I'm saying? So that was the purpose for putting that in at the end.
Sounds good. Sounds good, brother. Dismos. Yes, I understand, bro. We did not have the show last night. The reservations for 3, but we'll be back next week. He said yesterday I had to reset, and sometimes we gotta do a reset. We all have to do it. Me, C, LB, Mellow Man. We all get our reset in from time to time because that's a very important thing, and that contributes to our overall well being. You know what I'm saying? There is other things outside of life. Like, yes, we want to bring you this content on a regular and consistent basis as often as we can. But if we miss a show, y'all, we miss a show. And it's just because life be life. And then we got to hit the reset button sometimes and then come back fresh for y'all again. We're going to keep on going in our rundown here, guys. This next one I found pretty interesting. It says, is there a genocide of white South Africans as Trump claims? It says U.S. President Donald Trump confronted South African counterpart Cyril Ramaphosa on Wednesday over widely discredited claims that genocide is being committed against white people. A week after the U.S. rankled South Africa by granting asylum to nearly 60 Afrikaners, Ramaphosa visited the White House to reset the country's relations. Instead, Trump put his counterpart on the defensive with claims that white farmers in his nation were being killed and persecuted. The South African government allowed the U.S. Embassy to consider the asylum applications inside the country and let a group board a chartered flight from the main international airport in Johannesburg, not scenes normally associated with refugees fleeing persecution. Now, is genocide being committed? It says none of the South Africa's political parties, including those that represent Afrikaners and the white community in general, have claimed that there is a genocide in South Africa. In fact, Trump's claim was described as nonsense by John Steenhuisen, the leader of South Africa's second biggest party, the Democratic Alliance, and the agriculture minister in the coalition government led by Ramaphosa. Okay, so we got some intel on that, fellas. Let's talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about it a little bit. Do we see a lot of masks? Of course, absolutely. But when you dig past the surface and find a report like this, you start to see that things can unravel as quick as the mask is put up there. The unraveling can come right after that. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is going to be exposed. So I do not believe, just based off of what we see, I cannot co-sign any of that, saying that they have been, oppressed, any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Is genocide being committed? I highly doubt that. It's more with us than it is with anybody. You know what I mean? So the nerve, in my opinion, the absolute nerve of these jackals to be light. You know what I'm saying? To even say anything like this. See, what do you think, man? Uh-oh, I see your eyeballs.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Uh, what what do people expect? Whether it's right or wrong, what do people expect? Even if that is quote unquote happening.
Mm,
I mean, like the way you throw the boomerang around comes right back around. I'm not saying everything is right. I'm just saying, like, you attack a tiger while it's trying to eat its food and run away. What you think the tiger gonna do?
right, right. Exactly. I mean, ding, ding
Yeah.
to the ding, ding, ding. Come on, man.
Yeah, but there's no genocide over there. Come on, ain't no genocide over there. Come on.
Nah, LB, do you buy
Ain't
it?
no genocide.
Do you not?
Man, controversy sells, man. Trump era, there's always some controversy going on, so we can get everybody's attention on something that they ain't even trying to do.
We could call that a distraction easily.
Exactly. That's basically what he's been doing this whole time. Every time something going on, something else going on. If you don't hear the other stuff, you just hear about something that they want to emphasize.
Absolutely, absolutely. Abbott.
Man, the cradle of civilization
Mm,
has been constantly at attack since the beginning of time,
mm.
only because the pyramids, the technology, the soil, the minerals, everything that's brought to the table there.
All the
You know,
resources. We
if
might as well
if
say all the resources.
if all the resources and colonizers have been with this tomfoolery and that word that you use as well, Kasabike, they they've
Jackal.
been with the shits for a very long. Yes, yes, they've been with it for a long time. And I'm glad we're able to be here and kind of look behind the veil. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Fearlessly, just looking behind the veil. I mean, we know that we're being watched and every word we're saying right now is being scanned. So if you pay attention, we're carefully saying what we have to
Yes,
say, but we're still going to get
we
it
got
out.
to.
And yeah, we're still going to get it out. So that's why I'm here by the shades.
Malcolm. Y'all
Yeah.
understand
So
what's going on,
that
right?
right, and my one of my favorite journalists, he used to say, "And that's the way it is." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I'm not talking about Run
No,
DMC.
no, the
That's
way it
the way it
is.
is. One of the goats. And I would be remiss if I
Not gonna
didn't
never be the
mention
same.
Never. And the birds, I can hear them in the background saying the same thing you saying. See, you know what I'm
Look at these
saying?
clowns over here.
Tammy, good morning. Good morning, Tammy. The AM Queens is in the building with the AM Kings. Like,
For
subscribe, and
sure.
share,
But
y'all. You know what I'm saying? Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
that's what I was about to
Yep,
say.
8 a.m.
Subscribe, and share, do the
YouTube,
thing. I
Facebook.
would be remiss if I didn't mention Antho the Great.
Antho.
We got to pull him in,
Yes.
and another part of LFX Media Legs, for the breakdown on stocks, and we've been trading together since 2017, 2018. So we'll pull him up
Yes, indeed. Yes,
sometime
indeed. We
soon.
must. We must. It's a must. Thank you. Thank you. And Antho the Great, we're going to have you on, and we're going to have other people that are in the chat on with us because we appreciate y'all so much. Like, subscribe, and share. We do accept stars over here. It helps us further our cause. So please Send stars. Send stars. This is the content that we need. Not popular, necessary. Not popular, necessary. Let's continue on because this is going to tie right into it, y'all. I had a lot of people getting at me on the inbox saying we need to understand brother Ibrahim Toure a lot more. Who is President Ibrahim Toure? You know what I'm saying? Take some time out, chat, and take a listen to this. We're gonna unpack this. This has got about a few minutes, but we want to show you 20 transformative projects under President Ibrahim Toure. 20. 20. Watch this.
Burkina Faso is experiencing a revolution of progress driven by visionary leadership. Under President Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the nation is undertaking 20 transformative projects that are reshaping its future. Let's take a journey from the top, starting with the most groundbreaking, and see how Burkina Faso is rising as a beacon of hope for Africa. Project 1: Burkina Faso's nuclear power plant. Partnering with Russia's Rosatom, Burkina Faso is building its first nuclear power plant to combat energy shortages and achieve energy independence. This strategic move promises to power the nation sustainably and position it as a regional energy hub. Project 2: Cement Factory in Lango. In March 2025, President Traoré inaugurated a $42.9 million cement plant backed by China. Capable of producing 2,000 tons daily, it will create over 1,000 jobs, boost local manufacturing, and reduce reliance on imports. Project 3: African Core Military Base. In collaboration with Russia, Burkina Faso established its first African military base in Longilla near Ouagadougou. This strengthens national security and regional counterterrorism efforts, deepening security ties with Russia. Project 4: Sahel States Alliance. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger formed the Sahel States Alliance in 2023. This regional coalition promotes security, sovereignty, and economic cooperation, reducing dependence on Western powers and fostering regional stability. Project 5: Road Construction. The government plans to build 5,000 kilometers of paved roads, revolutionizing logistics, boosting trade, and fostering economic growth across the country. Project 6: Oil and Gas Depot. The Penny Hydrocarbon Depot enhances energy security by serving as a central hub for storing and distributing petroleum products, reducing reliance on imported fuel. Project 7: Ouagadougou Kudunsan Airport. Expected to open in late 2025, this new airport in Ouagadougou will handle up to 1 million passengers annually, boosting tourism, trade, and regional connectivity.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stop it right there because we found a individual, a young individual at that. This guy was born in the late 90s. I'm talking about the late 90s, like 1998. So that lets you know how old he is. And he's a president of this nation. And he's doing all of these things to right the ship. And people think that Africa has no infrastructure. Well, guess what? You just saw right there on the video that Africa's infrastructure is not only going to thrive, but under this guy's leadership, it's going to become a global power. Let's get some feedback, guys. You know what I'm saying? Rain, thank you for the star, brother. He sent 50 stars to us. Thank you, brother. You are the real MVP for that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for sending us 50 stars, Rain. Good morning, brother. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, man. Make sure y'all following Beat Boys TV. Make sure y'all following Blunt Conversations and all the podcasts that are involved in our network. Reservations for 3, and most importantly, Miss Toy and the Lovely Radio Show, which is tonight and tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Twitch. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share on everybody's platforms. You already know. Blessings to you, brother. Blessings to you. and you already know what it is. But let's talk about it. LB, what you think?
I just think he was at an age where he's seen what was going on in his world. Just seeing how they're taking and robbing everything they was having it over there in his area, and he feel like he had enough. He know that they got enough resources and stuff to build their own little continent, and then the westerns was always coming and interfering and taking all their stuff. Now he developed the way. Now they trying to assassinate him. They trying to kill him and everything else. All he trying to do is just create their own little way, so they ain't got to keep getting robbed by the Western. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes, sir.
salute him
Yes,
for
sir.
that because he's definitely doing this thing because he's making the whole world understanding what they should have been doing already. But they've been held back so long they never had a chance to right now.
Indeed. See.
I'm going to. This is not a phrase that I coined yet. I'm going to say it because, for the sake of people doing research and things that's going on, I will say that the new Atlantis is here. Um,
Mm.
Now the question. It's a great thing that things are getting better in Africa. It's great. I also heard that they're building a nuclear plant, so that can hopefully they're just using that nuclear plant to give people energy.
Yes. According to the report, that's
So
exactly what
and
they were
if it,
saying. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and Russia is involved, which is good. And then you can see how America is going to react to that, and Africa becoming a global superpower. What does that entail? Yet the new Atlantis is definitely here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said, brother. Well said. Well said. Mellow man.
Yeah, it's a strategic plan that you can see. This young man has his mind in the right place. The first thing you hear about is energy. Energy is big. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you, coming from Houston, Houston is called the energy center. You know what I mean? We have a lot of energy going on down here, like uh, up the way. You got one source of energy. You know what I mean? Everybody has the same energy bill. Down here, it's thousands of companies that can sell you electric. It's not just Penelec.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And not just
It's
Con Ed.
several.
Exactly. Exactly.
hmm So that's the first thing you hear is energy, and then you hear him talking about construction, making concrete. So if concrete is being made, that's telling you that there's a lot of expansion going on and they're growing, and I'm tying in Houston not just to, shout out, but Houston is the number 4 largest city in the country. The next 2 or 3 years, we're going to move past Chicago
Mm.
and be number 3 because we're expanding and building and we always like to bring in our hip hop little terms, cause constant expansion. What did he
I write
say?
my rhymes while I cool in my mansion.
Yeah, constant expansion is what we're working on,
Well
so
said.
so
Well said, brother.
yeah. Another guy, Tupac, he said, you told me to get my money right, and against all odds, I got my money right, and it's time for war. So, teaming up with Russia and doing all
Man,
these things,
See, I didn't say
hey,
it. I wasn't going to say it, and you said it for me.
it's time.
it's time.
It's
It's
time.
time.
It's time. Chat. So now you guys are in the know. And that's what we want you to be here at the AM King Show. We want you to be aware of not just what's going on in the United States, but we need to put it in perspective what's happening in other parts of the world, in particularly Africa, because most of us are people of color. Not to discredit anybody else, but to make sure that we all stay sharp on our knowledge of what's going on with our people and our direct lineages and things of that nature. So y'all make sure y'all stay locked in on these subjects. You know what I'm saying? This next quick little thing that we're going to do before we get up out of here is something that I thought was really important. You know what I'm saying? And see, thank you for bringing this one up. You know what I'm saying? But I figured this would be really, really good for us to talk about. It says, what would happen if to sea levels if all of the ice caps melted? Let's take a look and see.
There's the glass that had the ice in it. Don't touch the counter now.
It didn't melt.
And your theory was that it was going to melt and flow over the top, right?
Yeah.
And why was that?
Well, the ice, like, it was floating above the top of the glass, so I thought it would melt.
Okay. That was
Go
one
over.
theory. That was no good. Now, the second theory was that the ice expanded as it would change from water to ice,
Yeah.
therefore took up less space, so that as it melted, it would take up less space, so the water level ought to drop.
Yeah.
Didn't, did it?
No.
So the third theory, you remember now I told you that as you added water to the ice and you got it all to float, the level of the water took into effect the mass of the ice.
Yeah.
And therefore, as it melted, that water level is going to stay exactly the same. And that's what happened.
See.
All right. So, like I was saying before they were talking about global warming and if the ice caps melt because of global warming and sea level rising. Hogwash. Instead of hogwash. Because they've had studies before and things like this to let them know, but those scientists were fired in silence. So the question now becomes, how come the sea levels are rising? Now, inside Earth, there is more water inside Earth than there is outside of Earth. We're living on the surface of Earth. I am 90% sure Earth is hollow. It's not solid, it's hollow. Because how would you have all that water inside Earth? One. Two, even ancient writings talk about during the flood, it wasn't the rain that caused Earth to flood over. Well, majority of Earth flood over. Now, it wasn't the entire Earth, it was the majority of Earth. It wasn't the rain. It was the water that came from inside Earth. Now, what can make water from inside Earth come out? In order for what makes the water inside the Earth stay there is the rotation of Earth and its electromagnetic field. So either the rotation of Earth slowed down, which we know it didn't because we still have the water inside now. What affected the electromagnetic atmosphere? What affected the electromagnetic field? For that, you're gonna have to study history. You're gonna have to study Sumeria. You're gonna have to study the planet Nibiru, Planet X. You're gonna have to study Zachariah Ascension, the ring makers, who made the rings of Saturn.
Sheesh.
NASA saw the rings of Saturn being made, but they said nothing. They said nothing. They have it on record, but they said nothing. Now, one scientist left NASA and wrote a book about it.
Oh, see? Yeah, P. yeah. Yeah, Mello.
No, trust, I didn't say the stuff that's going to get us killed. I know the stuff that's going to get us killed. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say the stuff that's going, okay, they green. We can leave them alone. We don't care that they know that.
Right.
But it's something they need to know,
though. Yeah, because how many of us would even explore this subject? You know what I'm saying? And these are the subjects that we must come across at some point in our lives because we have to refer. Raim said, "Who out there, Mello?"
Hey, I'm saying when you go research this, and I'm telling you this from experience. This is someone who's been dealing with this 16 plus years, 20 plus years. I almost committed suicide because of this stuff. How deep I got into it because my world was shattered. I didn't know how to live until I learned how to live. I was like, oh, I don't need to commit suicide. I need to learn how to live. But anyway, besides the point. When you get into this information, It may not be true. It may not be factual. Yet accept it as truth. Later on, sort it out. Because it's important that you intake the information. Because if you go in there with a bias, you won't hear the information you need to
Right.
hear. Some of the stuff is hogwash, some of it is not. But you have to sit down and deal with it.
Right. Well,
It's going to break your
yeah.
reality, yet you have
Yeah,
to deal
yeah, I
with it.
feel you on that. I feel you on that. C, and you know what? C's not talking too much, Rain. We have to really start asking the real questions out here. We have to really start doing the deep digging. You know what I'm saying? We have to do the deep digging for our own selves. The only way we can balance ourselves from the inside out is we have to go within. As above, so below, as within, so without. So these are very, very important subjects, and I wouldn't even have put it in the rundown if I thought it was going to be something to incriminate us. We have to talk about some of these things because scientifically, that gentleman said what he said. Now, oh, oh, okay. He said, no, I meant by who's watching. Oh, I mean, bruh, if we haven't learned this by now, chat, and the panel knows this, we're being watched every second of every fucking day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to get vulgar real quick for a second, but know this: we're being watched and monitored every single freaking day. We're on these platforms, every last one of us. You know what I'm saying? Real quick though,
Not me. Not
let's
me.
yeah.
Not me.
Yes, indeed. Yes, he said, not me.
All this information is all this information is too late information, by the
Yeah,
way.
we
This
found
is
that on
like
we found
this
that
is
on
like
YouTube.
information.
We found that on YouTube.
This like I like this information is like, oh my goodness, if it's too late. Once a computer started to learn, which was back in the 80s, it was too late. We are well past that point. So what I'm telling you right now, it sounds crazy and ground shattering, but it's like them listening is like, you just now finding out?
Hmm.
Where you been at?
Yes, indeed.
This is like 500 years old. Where you been
Right,
at? That's what they
right.
saying. So this is
Catch
catch up.
up, catch up. Mellow man.
Man. Uh, oh, here's the term. Constant elevation causes expansion. That was the
That
term.
I
Boom!
knew
It got
exactly
to
what you
me,
was talking
and
about. Yep.
and, and then it tied in what C is saying because we're talking about the core of the Earth could be hollow. Within that hollow point, the hollow point
Uh, 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 uh.
within that hollow point is some heat in
Mm.
there.
Because
It's some heat
everybody
in
knows
there.
that the core of
So
the earth
I'll say on.
is what?
lava.
They say it's lava,
Well,
but
let's just
Go ahead.
hear me out, bro. Hear me
I'm
out.
listening. I'm listening.
So it's definitely heat because we see the spews in Hawaii. We see the spews of lava coming up. So that's telling you it's like when you have a pimple, it busts and erupts. That's what's in there. It's heat. So talking about the hollow point, let's take a pot on the stove. It's hollowed out. You throw some water in there, put heat under it, it boils over. So those sea levels, you see the levels changing.
Mm.
Mm.
Woo.
That's the way it is. Like, share, free
That's right.
game.
Bruh.
You got
Bang,
this.
bang, bang, bang without no bang.
Okay,
You
the
got
easiest
this.
one to understand is Admiral Byrd. Okay, that's the easiest. That's the easiest, simplest pill you can eat and swallow. Admiral Byrd. He'll explain how Earth is hollow and how he went into Earth inside
And
hollow
Admiral
Earth,
Bird is it
a
spelled
civilization.
BYRD or BIRD? Okay,
BYRD.
cool. Cool, cool. Let's check it out. Let's chat. You guys are in with us. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for sticking with us because this is the type of stuff, man. Woo, man. Come on, man. Round of applause to the chat. Round of applause to the panel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, Misery. A volcano just erupted. I saw that. Trust me, I saw that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all stay in the know. Look, we got a couple of funnies we're gonna run, and then we're gonna let y'all have a great day. You know what I'm saying? Keep your energy high. Admiral Bird, thank you for putting that in there. See, you know what I'm saying? Admiral Bird, make sure y'all check it out. But we on to our funnies. LB once again striking the iron while it's hot. You know what I'm saying? This one came from my cousin though. This particular funny right here, y'all gonna enjoy this one. Big shout out to my cousin Foster down in Atlanta. he said it says in there, Burn Poe. Make sure y'all check him out. He got some funny content. He said, "This is what I go through living in her crib."
Get off that game. Go upstairs and wash up and get ready to eat some booty. Get off that game. Go upstairs, wash up and get ready to eat some booty. The fuck is you talking about? Let's go, doodle man. Fuck you think you talking to like that?
Call him a regular ass.
Again.
See him look on his face when he had to walk out the room. Oh man. Oh, Doodoo Man. Hey, Mr. Doodoo Man. You know what time it is.
Doodoo Man.
Doodoo
Man.
Oh man, and this next one, man, me and L had a time cracking up on this one, and Mello Man actually is negotiating behind the scenes to try to get this brother on the show, and hopefully we can get him on the show. But this is comedian LeVar Walker. I don't know what it is, but this dude just cracks me up with his content and his reactions to certain things. But have a listen to what he got to say about the hands of Benzino. And y'all know who Benzino is, but hopefully we can get LeVar Walker on the show to vibe out with us. He's a funny dude, man. You know what I'm saying? P, is he from Chicago originally? Can't hear you. Can't hear you, P. Can't hear you.
Oh yeah, he's from Southside Chicago.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And you said you've been
send me in high school.
Okay. You said you've been conferencing with him and seeing if he can get on the show with us, correct?
Yeah. So he was one of the featured comedians at Uptown when I worked there.
Okay.
And he pretty much he's funny as ever.
Funny as ever. Funny guy. This guy is
and he's a pharmacist.
Yes, he is.
By trade.
He's a pharmacist and he was an actor. He's acted in certain movies and things of that nature. I think TV show or movie, one or the other. Mm-hmm. I did do a little bit of research on LeVar, but he is a funny guy. Listen to what this man had to say. L, you already know what this is, man. And listen to what he had to say about the hands of one Benzino.
Somebody tell Benzino to call me. I don't know if he turning into Wolverine or what, but these are the hands of every mechanic and drywall expert that I've ever met in my life. I don't know if you lay bricks or what. This is called clubbed fingers, people. These are clubbed fingers. Now, to Coil Ray, I don't know what's going on with you and your dad, but call your dad, make up, because see these fingers here? That's a sign of either celiac disease, low oxygen, or some type of heart problems that he could possibly be having. But my God, them some big bulbous ass fingers, boy. Man, you better not touch no pussies with them claws, buddy. You can climb a tree. You could probably slash a whole car door with them claws you got. But call your dad y'all need to work this shit out. All right, it's not worth it, and y'all call me after that.
That's the first time I ever heard the word bulbous.
Bulbous.
Mechanic hands.
Oh. Look like he can accidentally key his own car. And just grabbing the hand.
No key.
Man.
With no key. Oh man, what we used to call a computer teacher, L, computer man, Mr. Cermak, Wolverine hands, hands of adamantium,
Green shit, green thumb.
green thumb. Yeah,
green
every
thumb
hand,
is wild.
every finger on his hand is a green thumb.
Dude looking like Master Splinter out there for a second. Like,
Yeah, he was in Uncle
them
Drew.
rat hands.
LeVar was in Uncle Drew.
Simply said, "How do we roll blunts?" Oh yeah, Edward Scissorhands face. John said, "You never heard bulbous before? He has a bulbous neck too." Oh, okay, here you go. It goes down the slippery slope as it goes along. But boy, them hands, man, just the finger. Look at just the fingertips. It's like he only split blunts. He only split blunts.
He split plus years.
He don't do nothing else. Hey yo,
Turtle thumbs is
Don't pass that nigga shit.
Turtle thumbs is wild.
Turtle thumbs.
10 turtle thumbs is absolutely diabolical. Simply, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Hey yo, man, we sorry, Benzino.
Blunt splitter.
We sorry, but blame LeVar because he the one that got you. He the one that got you, man. Everybody jumped in on top of it. You know what I'm saying? It was the pile up. The pile up was diabolical.
Right.
10 turtle thumbs though, that might be I didn't even know a turtle had thumbs, but I'm starting to imagine.
Right.
I'm trying to process that. Oh, John said he's scratching out a living with those nubs. Yeah. Blunt Conversation said just pass that nigga. That's all you have to do.
Oh shit!
My lord.
Hey, if y'all seen Uncle Drew, LeVar played Marty the manager in Uncle Drew.
That's where he looked familiar from. Okay. Thank you, Pete. Because I was like,
Marty
wait a minute. He was in Uncle Drew. That's where he was. That's a movie, man. I'm going to go back. Marty the manager. Hey, yo. I simply said, I didn't know they had thumbs either until I just seen this shit.
Wow. Thumbs up.
Oh.
His thumb looked like his mouse.
QI, good morning. You said what? Do it again.
His thumb looked like his mouse. His thumb looked like his mouse.
Yo, y'all said those are wine cork digits. Wine cork digits is diabolical. John had to be. He had to be. John got politically correct. He said turtles have claws. Oh my God, Benzino, we sorry, brother. Today was your day. Today was your day.
Yeah, just don't get that man a handshake.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, I'm not grabbing your hand.
His fingers wear helmets. Oh,
not at
His
all.
fingers wear helmets. Finger helmet.
Helmet finger.
Oh, shit.
Coughing up a liver over
Oh
there.
man, I couldn't help it, fellas. I'm sorry. Sometimes something come down the damn road. We put it up there. And then the chat gets involved and it gets real crazy real quick. Oh my God, man. Thank y'all so much, man, for tapping in with us this Wednesday morning. It's June, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That means summer's right around the corner. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay locked in with us. Mouse controller hand is crazy. Hey, yo, his fingers. He was talking about his fingers look like it says, would you say Peter Thumb?
Yo, his hand like PlayStation graphics, yo.
Don't give that
Polygon.
man a handshake.
Yeah, don't.
John, go ahead. He says sausages. Imagine if, hey, yo, simply imagine if that man open hand slaps. Hey, yo.
You're gonna get a permanent smile.
Oh, that is crazy, man. I'm looking at that mouse.
Dude look like polygon graphics, yo. Megapixels and he can't bend his fingers, he can't make a fist, but he'll slap the shit out you though. What the 5 fingers say to the face?
Hey, yo, man, y'all killing my soul this morning. This shit hilarious.
Pressing charges.
Pressing charges. Toad fingers?
Pressing
Come on,
charges,
man.
bro. Right. Slap with one of these.
With the infrared. With the infrared.
Right.
Infrared hand.
Getting smacked by a Minecraft character.
Oh shit, man. We gotta get out of here, man. That's C. That's LB. That's the avid mellow man. He'll slap death out of a person. You ain't never lied. Like short ass pogo. Oh man, come on, man. It's over. Y'all fried this dude. It's over. It's over.
Homie hand look prosthetic though.
You got that bionic hand and shit.
It don't look real. It don't look real.
Majors and shit.
That's not his hand like he got no neck.
Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Uh-oh. What's that right there, P?
Can you see it? This is LeVar's can you see it?
Okay. Yeah, dope. Okay, I see.
Okay.
Oh, his rundown.
That's
his appearances. He'll be here in San Antonio on the 13th.
Nice.
Couple shows.
Looks like the 13th or 14th.
Hard working.
He's a hard working dude, yeah, for sure.
Right. San Antonio, Tampa, and July 13th, North Carolina, September. Like, yeah, he'd be on it. He'd be on it.
He went off Thumb Wars. John said whooping penubs. Oh, y'all killing this dude. Y'all killing this dude. We gotta get out of here, man. We gonna catch y'all on Friday. Y'all be like, man, peace.